the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Here's Cade York to start the ball game. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Now return coming from the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. He'll get that to his tight end, Ben Sinnott. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28. Here's a run. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
So pushed back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Look wide. Get this one complete.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Bo Nix. Touchdown, New York. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Daniels starts with a pass. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on 1st down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw with Daniels. Here's a screen coming for Wright.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Throwing on second down, Daniels. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Giants has it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. He'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
60 bicep, 60 bicep. Go!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Quick hitting slant there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Wow, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. They'll work now on second and 4.
Here we go. Set. Go.
Here's Nix to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Let's go.
On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. Piñeiro's kick is good. And the Giants will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. On play action, Daniels. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 20 on the connection. First down, Washington. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Off he goes. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. He'll look underneath here and find Wright. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Here's Daniels. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. To throw is Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Commanders. His 6th touchdown now for the season. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it is Tyrone Tracy. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. Back to throw is Nix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
Nix from the gun on third down. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing. Nix. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
Let's go.
Nix now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. He is in. Touchdown, New York. Pinheiro on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Giants will get out in front 17-7. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll throw with Daniels. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and short, and it's Daniels. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
An 8-yard pickup, and the Washington first down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Now a loose football. One of the Giants has him. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. A throw left side, caught by Sinnott.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Giants sending out their punter. And this is going to set up a long field ahead. Backed up as it is touchdown inside the 10. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Daniels. First down throw there is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock, catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Daniels now on 1st down. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. To throw is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
3rd and long. They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's going nowhere. That call, not the right one. It's going to bring up 4th down. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this 2nd quarter. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. All right, Coach, 2nd half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. And in motion is Brown. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Pickett. This one brought in by Brown. And he gets this to the 40. That's about a yard short of the first down, so we'll have 3rd down coming up. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Pickett. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
It's always easy to sit here after the result of the play, Mike, and second guess coulda, woulda, shoulda. But the offensive play caller, I can guarantee you, is thinking, all right, I might have made that a little bit too complicated. Just run that thing up the old briar patch, pick up a couple inches, and let's get a fresh set of downs.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now. It's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he pitches it. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Giants. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They send him right out of the slot. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 12. And the Commanders' 1st down.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Here's a 2nd and 12. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. 3rd and 2. Here's Daniels. That's going to be pulled in by Wright. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. McDaniel's now going to look to throw. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 6-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get this very close to a first down. A nice run there, but just end up a little bit short.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
They gain 18 yards on that one. That's good for a Giants first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
Inside the 35, 20, 15, and he will score. K.J. Hamler. Touchdown, New York. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. It's up and through. And the Giants will extend this third quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
A carry here for Wright. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Frankie Louvu, the ex-Panther, there on the stop. Second down and 8. Back on the ground and back to Wright. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL. on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
Let's go.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
Check go.
Now a handoff running right. And he's going to go backwards again. They went to him twice in a row. The defense stops him twice in a row for loss. And now it's 4th down.
A 50-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Giants add on to their lead. So Pinheiro had the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back out to kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Daniels. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency?
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu.
Frankly, Mike, a disaster, and I don't know how else to classify it. I mean, that's now 5 turnovers, 3 coming through the air. You're just not going to win games at this level playing and giving the ball away.
His drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. On the ground, here's Tracy. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Third and 6. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this defense holds its ground. They stop him for no gain. And 4th down's coming up. The Giants sending out their punter. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. On 1st down, Daniels. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's taken down up past the 35.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down. On play action, Daniels. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Daniels gonna throw again. Got his man at the 6. And they're gonna get this all the way down inside the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Giants 37, Commanders 14.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Oh, still on the move. And he's going to take this one in for the score. The onside kick backfires spectacularly as it's returned for a touchdown. Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Giants will add one more onto their big lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He'll look underneath here and find right. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Luvu.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Come on, set.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. Down to a knee one more time. And that should just about do it. So it's a win